Hey guys, it's Siobhan with ToKittyandBeyond. Don't mind my disheveled appearance. I just felt like I was jumping on here and I really didn't. My gym is calling me. No, thank you. I don't feel like working out today. Haha. All right. So, sorry. I just, didn't feel like getting ready, but I wanted to jump on here and do a reading for you guys. So, we're going to get into it. I just had a great session with a client. It was a personal reading, very positive energy, very positive outcome. So I'm feeling really juiced up and I wanted to keep that energy going, keep that energy flowing, and do a reading for the Equinox, which is coming up, as well as we're moving into Libra season from Virgo season. We're moving from an earth sign into an air sign. I do have a lot of air in my chart as I am a Aquarius moon sign, Gemini rising. So I tend to be really flowy and go with that kind of an energy, so I felt like doing a reading. So I've got all my decks out already from the reading before, so let's get into it. How are you guys doing? Hope everybody's doing well, because their energies these days have been real relentless. Like, things are happening really quickly, manifestations are happening fast, changes like crazy. I know as soon as we went into Virgo season, it was like my whole world changed. Everything just kind of shifted. I went from feeling disconnected to feeling really connected and grounded in a really good, positive way. So I'm interested to see what Libra season's going to hold for me and for us as a collective, because we all go through similar things. Might not be the same, but it's similar. Uh-oh. Just lost it. Okay, so these three wanted to come out, and I'll keep them. Why not? So we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. And I'm going to do, let's get one more, and then I'll clarify on each of the cards. And then I'll tell what's going on. Oh, nope. Thought something wanted to come out, but it didn't. We're going to keep going. Ace of Cups. Okay. So, looks like a time of abundance, physical manifestation, emotional fulfillment, focused intention, going after what you want and getting it. And the Ace of Cups is about emotional new beginnings, a gift from the universe that is emotionally fulfilling. It's offering you this cup and saying, hey, do you want this? It'll make you happy. Yes, take it. Please take it. And then you've got, you're being offered one cup and then you turn it into 9 because you are the Queen of Wands. You have everything it takes, all the focus, all the passion, all the creative energy, all of the magic that it takes to wield that wand and create whatever it is that you want in your life. And I pulled a card for the collective today on Instagram, and it was the Magician. So the Magician being the master manifester, who is able to create with all of the elements, the cups, the swords, the pentacles, and the wands. He knows how to manipulate in a positive way, in the positive sense, and create whatever it is that he wants in this reality. So then that we see this all coming to fruition with the 10 of Pentacles. So we're starting out, I actually reversed some of these cards, hold on. We've got 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. So let's get clarifiers on each of those. We'll get 3 for each, and we'll go a little bit more in depth. So looks like Libra season is going to be a time of harvest. It's going to be a time of both new beginnings and also reaping rewards. So looks very good, very promising. Oh, okay. We got the 2 of Wands, clarifying the 10 of Pentacles. So some decisions, some planning taking place right now. Page of Swords as well. And one more, please. This one. 5 of Pentacles. So I feel like we've decided now and we've planned for our future to come out of a lack mentality. We've planned and chosen with the 2 of Wands to cut the bullshit. We are cutting out what no longer serves us. That may be people that are feeling left out in the cold because they were no longer serving our greatest and highest good, or that could be cutting out this lack mentality of I don't have enough, I don't have enough. Because now you're starting to see that you do. You've made the decision to be more abundant, and you are. So I feel like, especially with this new moon, or with this full moon, sorry, we're going to be seeing the fruits of our intentions from the new moon. So the full moon is always a time of harvest. It's a time of the energy coming in. It's also a time to release what's not serving you. So you're appreciating what you ended up manifesting over the 30 days or however long it is since the last new moon, which you set your intentions on, and you are releasing whatever it is that's holding you back from setting and manifesting even better intentions next month. So this Aries new moon, which we're going to be having on the 24th, is the harvest moon. It's a fiery energy. It is a Wands energy, and it is a time of harvest. It's reaping the rewards of the seeds that you've sown in the past year to 6 months to a year. But I would say, just to be all-inclusive, we'll say about a year, or at least since August 8th, more tangibly. Okay, that's kind of all over the place, but time is flexible. Time is malleable. Time is not fixed as we perceive it to be. Anyway, we've got the Fool clarifying the 9 of Cups. So the new beginning in a way of feeling. Knight of Wands, you want it to come out in reverse. So feeling committed to something, taking our time. We're taking our time, taking this leap of faith. We're not rushing into it like we did in the past, because that resulted in death, and we didn't like that. So this time, we are taking things a little bit more slowly. We're watching our manifestations grow. We're coveting our emotional fulfillment, but also sharing it, is what I'm getting. So, Queen of Wands. What do we have for the Queen of Wands? Oh, it all came out at once. We have the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands in reverse. Give me one sec here. This is my roommate's mug. She loves pugs. Shout out to Sarah. The pug life, I didn't choose the pug life. Pug life chose me. Master, manifester, hashtag spiritual gangster. Okay, so I see with the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Wands, that's like 2 opposing energies, because the 2 opposite energies really, because you've got the Queen of Wands, which is all about action and focus, moving forward, and the 4 of Swords, which is about rest. This could be saying, you know, you're resting your mental, I always like to use the term mental gymnastics. So it's like you're resting your brain from overthinking all of these different things, and you're getting out of your head about it, and instead you're taking action. So in that sense, it's a good thing, because you're, instead of overthinking something and then not taking any action, you're now putting down, resting the swords, and then just moving forward, ready to go and make shit happen. So then we have the 4 of Cups and the 5 of Wands in reverse. And the 4 of Cups is about not seeing an opportunity or a missed opportunity. This is about also not appreciating what it is that you have, because he's looking at the cups in front of him, but he's not seeing them for what they're worth, and he's not appreciating them for what they are, the fact that he even has them. And then there's this 4th cup being offered to him, like a gift from the universe, and he's just kind of, he's so absorbed in his own discontentment that he's not seeing it, let alone appreciating it or taking it. So that coming up with the 5 of Wands in reverse, which is usually about conflict or sparring with other people or some kind of passionate, it could be a passionate disagreement. So let's put it all together. You're taking action, you're resting your mind. I think there may be something that you're not seeing at this time, or that you're not seeing it like as we go forward, an opportunity. You may be too focused on one thing and not the other. But ultimately there's going to be an end to conflict. There's going to be, whatever it is, it's actually going to wake you up. I think that this is like you're sleeping on something. What is it that you're sleeping on? What is it that you're missing out on? What is it that you're not grabbing, not taking and claiming as your own? It's being offered to you. You're not taking it from anybody else. It's being offered to you. So in the coming couple of days to a week, now that we're switching in signs here, pay attention to offers coming in. Pay attention to opportunities, because I think that that is going to help to get you out of this conflict that you may have been experiencing in some way. I don't know how that applies to you, but just take what resonates. This is a general reading, guys. Don't forget, this is a general reading. It's for the collective, so not everything's going to apply to everybody. Just take what resonates with you, and then leave the rest here, because it's obviously for somebody else. So, okay, clarifying the Ace of Cups, we have the Page of Wands and the 9 of Pentacles, and we're going to get one more, please, to clarify the Ace of Cups. This one. Okay, 7 of Wands. So, oh, they told me to check I never check the bottom of the deck. They told me to check the bottom of the deck. Judgment in reverse. Okay, so the Ace of Cups, oh my gosh, all my cards here. The Ace of Cups with the Page of Wands is speaking to me, or what I'm getting from this is it's a clarity around an emotional offer, or messages of an emotional, passionate nature being offered to you. So this could be somebody coming into your life wanting to offer you some kind of love or some kind of an opportunity, some kind of, this could be either relationship or career. I'm getting both, because we do have the Queen of Wands, which could indicate, and Page of Wands, which could indicate career. But then again, we've also got the Cups. We've got both Pentacles and the Cups. So it could be career, it could be a relationship. So it could be both. That would be fantastic. But that being said, clarifying the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands, we also have the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands. So this, to me, the 9 of Pentacles is an independent woman. She's very abundant, and she's very self-disciplined, and she's worked hard for everything that she has. But she's also, she could be classified as single. She's a single lady. All the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, and put your hands up. I'm single. That's probably why I'm single, because I'm crazy like that. All right, so 7 of Wands. This speaks to me of being a little bit defensive in some way, possibly about offers coming in. Maybe that's the reason why you're sleeping on this offer, or you're not aware of it or accepting it in any way. Maybe it's because you're kind of defensive right now, because you don't want anything messing with your vibes or your tribe or what you've built or your manifestations, your reality. You don't want anything that could possibly jeopardize that, throw that out of whack, or take away everything that you've earned. So you kind of are being a little bit standoffish with the universe or with somebody around you who's trying to give you something that they think is going to benefit you. But you're kind of looking at it a little bit hesitant and a little bit resistant, which we saw with Knight of Wands in reverse and the Fool. This is about you being a little bit resistant to take action on a new beginning. There's this fulfillment emotionally and physically with money. Like, I see so much emotional and physical fulfillment here, but there's just this underlying resistance. I don't really know what it is or why it's there. You guys will know better than I do, you know, look within yourself. Little bit of resistance to change, maybe. A little bit of resistance to starting fresh, starting new. Fear of the unknown. It could simply be that you've gotten comfortable with where you're at. You like what you have, and you could be a little bit hesitant to trek into the unknown, and especially when it's with somebody who you don't know what their intentions are. You don't know what it is they're trying to offer you or how they're going to affect your life in the long term. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling. But that being said, we do have Judgment as the overall energy at the bottom of the deck. So this, you know, it's a judgment. This is like the rapture. This is like divine intervention. This is like spirit stepping in and saying, this is for your greatest and highest good. So whatever's being offered to you, I mean, use your discernment. Of course, always use your discernment. Trust your intuition. Feel into your body, your energy field, your connection to your higher self, and trust what you're getting from that over anything else. But I think, you know, with this coming up and all of these positive cards, I think the hesitancy is just with you. I think it's not like the universe is providing this for you and being like, here you go, have this fantastic new gift. Why aren't you taking it? Like, what is you doing? What is you doing? Really? Okay. Let's get a little bit more. I'm going to get some cards from the Psychic Tarot by John Holland, because I want to know more. Why? Let's find out why. Why are we resisting this? And what will happen when we take the offer, when we accept the offer? I mean, I kind of already know that because there's the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So there's emotional and physical fulfillment here. That's the possible outcome. That's also where you're at right now. But let's just look into it. Okay, so I'm going to ask, why are we resisting? Or what is the resistance? Yeah, okay. That's pretty much what I was talking about. This is the base chakra. This is the root chakra. It's located at the base of your spine. It resonates with the red frequency, which is the slowest frequency of the color spectrum. It is related to fear, to security, to your fight or flight response, your abundance, feeling like you can support yourself and that you're supported by others, feeling that you're connected in this world and that you fit in, feeling stable and secure. So this could be, you know, the fact that you are afraid to move forward because you're scared that it's going to threaten your security that you've built up for yourself. You are this independent woman. You're the Nine of Pentacles, and you have not only the Nine of Pentacles, but you have the Ten of Pentacles. You've got everything you ever wanted. You've got your house set up the way you like it. You've got your car working in good order. You've got a nice job that's comfy and safe. And you may be feeling like you really don't want anything to come in and threaten what you have. But I don't think it's going to. I think that's just a fear. Let's see. Material harvest. That's the Nine of Pentacles again. So we got the Nine of Pentacles twice. It's a fear. It's a fear of it's trusting other people. That's what I'm getting. It's trusting other people. What is this? passion ignited. That's the Ace of Wands. Sorry, I just saw it in the camera on the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's a fear of trusting other people and allowing them into your life and to be part of your life, because you have been independent for so long, and everything that you have, you've got on your own. You've worked for that, and you've built that up, and you really don't want somebody coming in and tearing it all apart. Like, you don't want to invite a stray dog into your house and then have them rip up all your shit, you know? But I don't think that's the case. Let's find out. Who is this person and what is their intention? Oh my God, rest and rejuvenate. That's the Four of Wands, or sorry, the Four of Swords again. So we got the Four of Swords twice. We got the Nine of Pentacles twice. So I think, well, based on the fact that I asked the question, who is this person and what is their intention? Rest and rejuvenate came up. This person is coming in to try and help you to put down your like to rest your mind, to bring you to a state of peace, to get you to sit down for a minute and just relax. Like, are you even enjoying the fruits of your labor? Are you even enjoying your material harvest being single? Because if you're not resting and you're just constantly in go mode, then that's not sustainable. That's not going to be ultimately working towards what you want, because you're going to burn yourself out and you're going to eventually end up with nothing or lonely. I mean, I'm not saying that that's going to happen. Don't take me the wrong way. I just mean that, like, if you're a workaholic and you're go, go, go all the time, there's an expiry date to that. You know, you are human, and you need to understand that there are cycles of growth and rest, action and rest. You know, you can be the Queen of Wands, but you also have to incorporate the Four of Swords energy. You need to rejuvenate yourself. Your body needs time to heal. You need to sleep. Your mind needs time to heal. You know, this kind of stuff is there for a reason. We have to sit down and just chill for a minute. Enjoy your me time, yes, but balance it always. Everything's about balance, everything in moderation, right? Okay, so who is this person? I still want to know who this person is. Universe. Yeah, with the Judgment card, I feel like this is the Judgment card again. Hold on. Let me look this up, because these ones, they have, hold on. These ones have different names for everything. The Universe. Oh no, this is the World card. The traditional tarot archetype is the World. So we've got the World and Judgment. Okay. So who is this person to you? Well, it's the World is like the universal cycles, the ebb and flow that I was just talking about, of rest and action, rest and action. Everything goes like that, like the tides, the moon cycles, the orbit of the solar system or the planet around the sun. It's all in cycles, and they're predictable cycles. I feel like this person is coming into your life because you've finished a cycle, and you can only go that far until it's going to come back around. So it's time now, I think, to start that new cycle, because we got the Fool here and the Ace of Cups and the World and Judgment. I think it's time to step out into that new cycle. So let's keep going. Okay, we got a chunk here, and I'm going to take them because they fell up upright like that. We have the solar plexus chakra. There. Located in your lower to mid abdomen, just like it's like above the navel. It's kind of like right here, like right below your rib cage. It resonates with the color yellow. It is about power, your intuition, your personal power, and using that power responsibly. This is about taking action, asserting yourself, not in a negative way, but in a positive way. It's also about your self-confidence. So like how you feel about yourself. Let me see with the context of the rest of the cards. And we've got light, which I think is the sun, and wisdom, that's the Hierophant. Let me look up 19 because the names in this are all different. And I don't use this deck as much as I'd like to. So the traditional, it is the sun. Yeah, I thought so. So it's the sun. We've got 3 major arcana from this deck alone, and then confirmation cards. So we've got, you know, these 2 cards that we had already pulled from the other tarot. So that's like mega confirmation. And then we've got 3 major arcana. The world, the sun, and wisdom, which is the Hierophant. So this is a cycle that is bringing healing, enlightenment, illumination, childlike innocence and prosperity, as well as wisdom, information. This is something that's come to teach you something. So I think this would be a good thing to step out, trust. And we have the 7 of Wands again. So we got doubles of this one as well. 7 of Wands in the John Holland deck says stand your ground. That's basically what it's about. But it can be a little bit, it can come off defensive. So are you standing your ground for the right reasons? That's the question. Are you standing your ground because you're being stubborn and because you're resisting change? Or are you standing your ground because you're standing up for what you truly believe is authentic for you, or what you truly believe is right and just? So make sure that you're looking inwards and asking yourself these pivotal questions. Why are you standing your ground? And is it serving you or is it not serving you? Is it coming from a place of love and authenticity, or is it coming from a place of lack and fear? Only you'll know that. I don't know that. Let me know. Because I gotta ask myself the same questions. What should we do? What's the advice? And this one just wanted to come out. We have foundation and achievement, which is the 4 of Wands. This is like, look how happy. You have a beautiful rainbow. You got a happy home. You've got foundation, which is stability, and achievements, which is success. You've got fulfillment. You've got everything. So the action to be taken is to not worry about this being threatened, because it won't, because it comes from within you. Nothing can be taken away externally that you create from within. Remember that. Nobody can take that from you. Your happiness does not come from external sources. Your happiness comes from you. So no matter what changes in your physical realm, if you're happy inside, you're always going to be happy. There's nothing to be afraid of. More advice. That one wants to come out. Yeah, so this is disruption. This is the Tower card. And it's coming up in reverse. So it's telling me there's nothing to be afraid of. This disruption is actually for your greatest and highest good. And it's not going to be what you think it is. It's not going to actually tear anything down, because the Tower card, it has people shaking in their boots going, oh my God, my whole life's going to fall apart. I'm going to lose my house and my car's going to break down and I'm going to be broke and I'm going to have to declare bankruptcy. And I just chucked the card like accidentally. No, it's not going to happen like that. I mean, if that's what you're expecting and that's what you're vibrating at, then it might, because that's what you're fearing and you're going to call that to you. But if you just kind of roll with the changes in a very fluid and happy and abundant way, then that's not going to happen, honey. No, don't worry about it. It's really just going to be for your greatest and highest good. It's really just going to be good things coming to you and new foundations being built. Like, sure, you might have things the way you like it now, but what about more? Don't you want more? Like, what about that other house that's really amazing? Or what about that other job that's even more fulfilling? Like, yes, you might be content with what you have now, but don't you want more? because you can have more. You can have your dream. You don't have to settle for what you have. Yes, I'm sure you're definitely appreciative of where you're at, and you're grateful for how far you've come, and you're thankful for everything that you have. But that right there, that feeling is what is allowing more to be attracted to you, because it's that feeling of not needing anything that attracts everything. It's so ironic, and I know it's paradoxical, but that's just how the universe works. It's a vibrational resonance. It's the law of attraction. That's just how it is. So if you're sitting there feeling like you've got everything and you're good to go, that's when new stuff is going to come in, and that's when all of this fantastic opportunities and fulfillment and new foundations are going to come in and offer themselves to you. So it's going to be up to you to take it, because you deserve it, because you worked for it, because you cultivated this inner feeling of balance and gratitude and thankful and abundance and fulfillment. That is what's allowing these new things to come to you. So, I mean, take it, accept it. You worked for it. You earned it. It's not, nothing's like, you don't have to feel bad. It's not like, you don't have to be afraid of it. It's not going to ruin what you have. You don't have to feel like you didn't work for it, because you did. So you earned it. It's not just free. You know, you cultivated that feeling all on your own. So whoever or whatever is being offered to you, you've got triumphant success. This is a new beginning. This is a whole new way of thinking about your reality, and not staying complacent just because you got comfy where you're at. You know, you can be comfy in the next place too. It's just, it's up to you, really. I mean, you've got the energy and the cards here to have this really awesome new beginning. So, do you want it? If you don't, that's okay. You don't have to take it, but it's being offered to you, and it's for you. Harvest time. It's the harvest moon. It's Libra. It's the balancing of the scales. This is the universe's way of rewarding you for the hard work that you've put in. Solitude is the hermit. You've gone through these periods of rest and rejuvenation and an inward introspection. You've learned how to be alone. You've learned how to be alone. And that's really good. But everything's about balance. So if you've been alone for a long time, maybe the universe is sending somebody to you to be your companion or to accompany you, to balance you in some way. Because everything's about balance. Too much of any one thing is not a good thing. It needs to be tempered with other things to create strength. Like you temper steel. You temper steel by exposing it to extreme hot and extreme cold, and that makes it really strong. But it's the balance between the two that creates the strength, the inner strength, the bonds. So I feel like, you know, you've gone through the extremes of one thing, and now you're being offered the extremes of the other, and you are going to be so strong. I mean, you're already strong, but you're going to be even stronger. And we have partnerships and alliances. So this is definitely somebody coming into your life, an opportunity. This could be a new partnership in a job. This could be like literally a partner. I feel like I just saw like a partner in a law firm, or a partner, like you got a new partner and you're a cop and you're walking the beat with this new partner and he becomes like your best friend. Or this could be like literally like a romantic partner. Partnerships and alliances. This is no longer a time for solitude. You've got this, you're coming out of being your independent self, which there's nothing wrong with. I'm all for that. But if you want a partner, it's being offered to you. Do you want it? You can have it. Let's see. We have emotional withdrawal. Why are you withdrawing? Why, what? It did want to come out in reverse though, so it could be that you're coming towards, or you're warming up to the idea of coming towards this new partner, this new alliance, working with somebody or being with somebody, warming up to the idea of sharing your life instead of just being 100% for you, by you all the time. So I think it's up to you, but there may be, I'm also feeling from this card that there may be, the hesitancy may stem from the past where you've had to walk away from somebody, because this is the Eight of Cups. This is literally breaking up with somebody, walking away, being hurt, going through some kind of emotional loss. But this can also represent feeling emotionally unfulfilled and then choosing to leave to find more. You know, you've got the Eight of Cups, but it just wasn't quite enough. There wasn't enough there, so you left in search of the Nine of Cups, which you have here. So I feel like, yes, you had to leave things behind to get to where you are now. And that fear still kind of lives in your subconscious mind. It could be that you're scared that if something comes in, you may have to leave that as well for something better. But I don't feel that that's the case. I think that's just, yeah, I just got a pitch change in my ear. So that may be what some of you are feeling or thinking, or subconsciously. You might not even be aware of this, but that could be what the resistance is actually stemming from, is the fear that you're going to have to eventually walk away from that too to get to higher. But they're telling me, no, that's not the case. This is actually something that's divinely guided, that's coming into your life for a purpose. And it's that sense of completion. It's that sense of stability. And that's where you'll end up. It's not going to be, short term. It's going to be, I keep hearing happily ever after. Ever after, you know, it's not a limited deal. It's not like a, okay, we got deception and envy. So what is that in relation to? I'm going to clarify that with a different card, because that just threw me right off. What is this? Deception and envy. Oh, that's the Seven of Swords. So this could be you're deceiving yourself. Okay. You're deceiving yourself based on what's happened in the past. We have the Magician in reverse that came out to clarify that. So, yeah, so based on what happened before, you are thinking a certain way, and that is affecting your ability to move forward, to create what it is that you really want, or to take what it is, to accept what it is that you really want, because it's being offered to you. It's not that you even have to go out and get it. It's like being presented to you almost on a silver platter, but it's just that you either don't see it for what it is, or you see it, but you're pretending you don't see it. You're like, no, I'm just gonna keep my eyes down here and focus on what it is that I'm doing, because that got me to where I want to be. But you're kind of side-eyeing it, like, I still see it. I still see it. So those for different groups of people, right? Like, whichever side that you resonate with, or whatever group that you fall into there. So how can we, what's the action to be taken here to get out of this self-deception based on what's happened in the past? Okay, these two wanted to come out. So we got the Eight of Pentacles, which is about working, being dedicated to something, putting in the effort, and the Hierophant. I feel like, hold on. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant coming out together is about integrating some kind of information or knowledge. So now, I think now that you know this, or that you've been made aware of this consciously, that you can start to deprogram your mind from what's happened in the past. Because you can do that at any time. All you have to do is sit down and have a conversation with yourself. Have a heart-to-heart with you. The hurt portion of you, or the sad portion of you that is still dwelling or harboring what happened to you in the past. Like, yeah, it sucked that you had to walk away from somebody, or that somebody left you to get something more. But that doesn't have to be the case this time, because a cycle ended and you learned that lesson. And now it's about not repeating it. Now it's being offered to you. This fulfillment and abundance and love is being offered to you free of charge, no strings attached. It's a gift from the universe because of all the hard work you've done. You've worked really hard. You've integrated these spiritual teachings. You've manifested everything that you wanted. And if you haven't, then you're in the process of doing that right now. But I feel like you've gotten a lot of what you set out to get, or what you've done a lot of what you set out to do. So I feel like it's just going to be about letting go of that past energy, because it's the past. It doesn't affect you anymore. And it's not a repeating cycle. This is a brand new cycle. It's not that same old one. So you can't go into something new with expectations of the past, because it'll affect, do you see that? Oh, sorry. I kept shuffling, but there I saw the Three of Swords there. That's that heartbreak. That was that grief, that trauma that you went through at some point, which is kind of tainting or restraining you emotionally and mentally from moving forward with the opportunities that are being presented to you. So this is a time to heal. And I know that healing it can be frustrating sometimes, because you're like, I thought I did this. Like, didn't we cover this like a while ago? I thought I graduated from that program, and now it's coming up again? Like, come on. I know, but healing it's cyclical in nature. It comes back around, but it comes back around to a lesser extent. So it's not necessarily going to be as difficult as last time, because you did level up, you did graduate from that program, and now you have the wisdom and the information and the teachings that you integrated from that time period, from that experience, from that overcoming that challenge and growing. You're now stronger and more capable of dealing with the healing that you're going to do at this level. So it's not going to be as difficult. The lessons don't necessarily get easier, but you just get stronger. So, yeah, so that's what I see there. We got the Seven of Swords again. So we've got that 2 times. There's a lot of doubles in this reading. So the energies are they're very persistent and strong, and they're making it very clear what is happening. So deception, stop deceiving yourself, because you're not hurting anybody but you. You're only preventing these things from manifesting and this healing from taking place. So the Star and the Knight of Cups is your wish fulfillment. This is what you've wished for literally coming towards you. This is the Knight of Cups offering you romantic love. This is the Knight of Cups coming in and bringing you what it is that you've always wanted. And we've got Temperance there, about balance. This is the Libra or no, Libra's justice, but temperance is a similar energy because it's about balance. So I think that there's a lot of healing that is taking place and is going to continue to take place for you to accept this love that's being offered to you from the universe, from source, from God, from yourself. You've manifested this. You wished for this, and now it's coming into your reality. So, you know, greet it with open arms. That's all I can say there, because you deserve it, and it's going to be a good thing. All right, guys, I think I'm going to close it out with that because we are at 45 minutes. I really hope that you liked this reading. This was kind of just spur of the moment for me. I just felt like doing it, and some messages definitely came out. I resonate with a lot of this information as well because I'm kind of at that point in my life. So if you resonated with this, let me know in the comments. I love chatting with you guys, communicating, connecting with you guys. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, I am currently accepting new clients. So all of the information is in the description box below, all of the prices, payment methods, and types of readings, as well as my email, which is where you can contact me. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, don't forget to hit the little bell notification if you'd like to receive notifications on my new readings that I'm doing. I will have lots of new stuff coming, and I'm looking into doing live readings. So let me know if you'd like me to go live. I want to sort of feel it out. I'm a little bit nervous about that still, but that's, you know, if it scares you, then you should do it because it means that you're going to grow. So I love you guys so much, sending you healing energy, and I support you through this change because I'm going through it with you. Love you guys. Bye.